Knock knock, let the devil in. Welcome to the collecting channel, I'm VHX. Today we have this big beefy slime ball on the bar for review. Though I've collected them since the Toy Biz days, I'm very much a cherry picker of the Marvel Legends line. Where they usually get me is on movie characters or figures with totally new sculpts, and Eddie here checks both boxes. Speaking of boxes, here's the one he comes in. No surprises if you've seen a Marvel Legends figure in the last 5 years, it's all par for the course, just with some unique movie artwork on the sides. Let's set him free and see what he can do. I gotta say, I like what I see here. Figures like this show you what the team can do when they're allowed to flex their muscles with a totally unique sculpt. Let's check the tally. 2 heads, 2 hands, fists, and open grabby. A Gene Simmons tongue, milky chest veins, goopy slime shine, a hula hoop crunch waist, jacked up toes, and no bath piece, yay!
So many snacks, so little time.
When it comes to the symbiotes,
we call them symbiotes.
I prefer the classic 90s look around the Maximum Carnage and Lethal Protector days. That's when I was reading Venom comics. He's bulky but still lean. It's not like he's Hulk-sized as he is sometimes portrayed. It's believable that there's an actual person under all this black goop. The movie leans on that design, so this really does it for me. And speaking of the movie, I dug the hell out of it.
So, what culinary delights will tickle the pickle tonight?
Beetle tots and chocolate.
Dumb? Sure. Overacted? You bet.
And turd. And wind.
But man, was it a fun time. And at the end of the day, that's all you can ask of a movie. The sculpt is killer. There's a subtle goopy texture all over, brought out by this shiny reflective paint that they've added to make him look all slimy and gross. It works great. I figured these milk veins he had would be sculpted in, but it's just a paint deco. So most likely we'll see this body redone as a classic Venom at some point. It is Hasbro after all. Articulation is standard for Legends. There's joints all over the place and they get a good range of motion. But special for this guy is that Power Ranger's torso with a dumbbell at the diaphragm and a regular ab crunch by the waist. I love this setup. I mean, look at all that range you get. Really elevates the expressiveness to a new level. I do wish that he also had butterfly shoulders, which is my favorite point of articulation. And if I'm nitpicking, I'd want him to look up just a little bit more to get those screaming or swinging poses just right. I'm not a stickler for scale, I mix and match everything anyway, but here's Venom stacked up against some other lines. I do hope that Hasbro continues to mine older movie properties now that the Sony and Fox sandboxes have been opened. I'd love to see updated versions of all the Raimi trilogy characters. Yes, even that Venom.
Ooh, my spider sense is tingling.
And give me every figure from the Blade universe. I mean Whistler, I need that guy that splits his jaw open in the middle. This Deacon Frost isn't cutting it by 2020 standards. All said, this is a solid figure. MSRP is $19.99, and for that price you get a good chunk of plastic. The fun factor alone of this ridiculously long, goopy tongue is worth the price of admission for me. 4 out of 5 stars. Check it out if you can. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to the channel or drop a comment below.
You know what to do.
Yes, sir!
But mostly, I just appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch me play with toys. See you next time!